strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Gun.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
11.
They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Samaje Perine. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Chiefs 0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Hey, 43, 15.
1st down, Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This 2nd and 4.
Fire down these two. 15.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
15.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Mahomes going to change things up. 2nd and 9 now. Mahomes will do it himself. On the arc, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Yellow. 43. 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. I go away.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and 9.
Attack, attack. Yellow. I go away.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
I don't need to. I go away. 15.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Here we go. White 80. White shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
We're going to get this out to Chase.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now they'll come up 2nd and 7.
11. Here we go. Here we go. 12. 12. 12. 11 mighty. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
11 Tom. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
11,
line.
11, 11. 180. 11, 11, 11, M, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
And when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Shamar Stewart
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd and long.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Chris Jones on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On 2.
11, now 11, a second 11. And 10.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11. 11 M. 11 Thomas.
Burrow will throw. That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a give to ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second and 7.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Brings up second and 7.
Now Burrow. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Let's get set. 11, 11. Back. Right 80. Right hot. 11, 11. 12.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. Right hot. 12.
Now they'll
12,
change things up.
12. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Throwing. Burrow.
His pass caught with the 4.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here we go. First and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Right?
Here we go, here we go. Right. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Shot.
P-Ryan. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
Right 80. What is that?
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
On one, ready?
This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Right.
Oh, going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. McPherson on for the point after.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Chiefs 10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Mahomes. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Chiefs 17, Bengals 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
They try with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 70 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Yellow, yellow.
Now a run with Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coach has always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect him to attack on defense and not sit back.
A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Once more, it's Pacheco. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
11. Right 80. Right up.
Now time to see what Burrow can do here at OT. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Twelve. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
35-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line.
Gun. Shot. Hey, can. Shot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 1.
2nd and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11 MT. 11. Stop.
Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. And on that one, able to catch it. Also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11. Stop.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
25. Chiefs 24.
But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.